Coming up on 5 Minute News. McCarthy faces mutiny even as he sanctions impeachment. Libya is latest extreme weather event caused by climate change. And Kim Jong claims Russia visit shows strategic importance of relations. It's Wednesday, September 13. I'm Anthony Davis. U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy will confront a fractured caucus today, with his role as the top Republican in Congress under threat from the far right, despite giving hardline conservatives the impeachment inquiry they wanted. Donald Trump is secretly coordinating strategy on the sham impeachment of Joe Biden, with two key members of the House Republican Conference. Trump spoke with Republican Conference Chair Elise Stefanik by phone to discuss impeachment inquiry strategy yesterday. Trump had dinner with Marjorie Taylor Greene on Sunday at Bedminster, where they also discussed the inquiry. The coordination behind the scenes demonstrates that Trump, using his role as shadow speaker, is secretly influencing the Republican House, orchestrating a politically motivated action against his political opponent leading up to the upcoming 2024 election. McCarthy conceded 2 weeks of pressure from hardliners and allies of the disgraced former president by launching a formal probe of President Joe Biden. The move sidestepped as many as 20 House of Representatives Republicans opposed to the action by avoiding a floor vote that would likely have failed. "We cannot use impeachment as a political weapon against every president," Republican Representative Don Bacon said in a statement. Hardline Representative Matt Gaetz raised the possibility of ousting McCarthy under the terms of a deal he agreed to become Speaker, which gave any one member the power to call a vote for his removal. Gaetz said the Speaker could face multiple votes on motions to vacate the chair for failing to comply with a secret agreement that allowed him to become Speaker in January. The Mediterranean storm that dumped torrential rain on the Libyan coast, setting off flooding that's believed to have killed thousands of people, is the latest extreme weather event to carry the hallmarks of climate change, scientists say. Daniel, dubbed a medicane for its hurricane-like characteristics, drew enormous energy from extremely warm seawater, and a warmer atmosphere holds more water vapor than can fall as rain, experts said. It's difficult to attribute a single weather event to climate change, but we know there are factors that could be at play with storms like Daniel that make it more likely, said Kristen Corbaciro, an atmospheric scientist at the University of Albany. Medicanes form once or twice a year in the Mediterranean and are most common from September to January. They're not genuinely true hurricanes, but can reach hurricane strength on rare occasions, said Simon Mason, chief climate scientist at the Columbia Climate School's International Research Institute for Climate and Society. Daniel formed as a low-pressure weather system more than a week ago and became blocked by a high-pressure system dumping extreme amounts of rain on Greece and surrounding areas before inundating Libya. Dams that collapsed outside Libya's eastern city of Derna unleashed flash floods that may have killed thousands. Hundreds of bodies were found yesterday, and 10,000 people reported still missing after floodwaters smashed through dams and washed away entire neighborhoods of the city. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has said his visit to Russia was a clear show of the strategic importance of the two countries' relations. Kim arrived in Russia by private train on Tuesday for talks with President Vladimir Putin, amid warnings from Washington the two countries should not trade weapons. Kim Jong-un said that his visit to the Russian Federation is a clear manifestation of the stand of the WPK and the government of the DPRK, prioritizing the strategic importance of DPRK-Russia relations, they said. The DPRK stands for North Korea's official name, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, while the WPK is the Workers' Party of Korea, the sole ruling party in the reclusive country. Images showed Kim arriving at the train station in the border town of Kasan on Tuesday morning and being greeted by senior officials from Moscow and elsewhere. He was also shown meeting with Russia's Natural Resources Minister Alexander Kozlov. The trip marks Kim's first visit to Russia in nearly 4 years and his first foreign visit after the COVID-19 pandemic. His visit seeks to put DPRK-Russia relations of friendship and cooperation on a fresh, higher level. 5-Minute News is an Evergreen podcast covering politics, inequality, health and climate, delivering independent, unbiased and essential world news daily.